Flemington, New Jersey at Diamond Nation for this third game here between the Lightning 14U Blue and the opponent. We're expecting the In the Zone Knights 14U. Conditions are fairly bleak here today in Flemington. The wind has got some pretty high gusts. I'd hazard 20 to 30 mile an hour gusts here. Temperatures in the low 40s. And we've got some snow on and off here. So not the most baseball-like weather here at Diamond Nation today. Have fun, Romeo.
Have fun breaking.
Slow it down.
Oh, okay, thanks. Go get him. We'll get on the road. Hit it? Yeah.
So here is the lineup for the Lightning today. Leading off will be Miles Brenner. He's playing shortstop. Batting second is Teddy Stevenson, the second baseman. Pitcher Denny Martin bats third, and the other half of the battery, Jacoby Porter, catching, bats fourth. And fifth is Scotty Sakabason, DHing today. Hudson Iaquesa sixth, playing first base. Mitchell Violette in left field, batting seventh. Lucas Legage, the third baseman, bats eighth. Finn Coburn in center field, batting ninth. And Devin Antonia in right field, batting 10th. Players are now on the field in the dugout, getting ready for the start of this game, which we are expecting to happen imminently. Of course, yesterday the Lightning split their first two with a very tough loss in Game 1 to the Renegades. Really? What's he waiting for?
He's a young kid.
Uh-huh. So news is that the opponent has yet to actually establish a lineup, which is interesting. So while we wait for our opponents, again, recap of yesterday, 7-5 loss in Game 1 was turned around in Game 2 with a 9-5 win over the GBG team, as the Bats got going for 9 hits in that game.
I threw on an extra one. This is as cold as I've been here in a while, and it's only 2 in the afternoon.
Looks like coaches are going to be meeting at home plate now for the pregame. Not a lot of ground rules here, of course, turf field, and certainly very uniform all the way around. We do notice a fair bit of repairs to the turf here. Not sure how long this facility has been in place, but around the bases and certainly at the mound, you've got some replacement turf, which creates a bit of a lip. Definitely saw a fair bit of slipping yesterday. A good pair of turf shoes is pretty important here. And the Knights are taking the field. We'll see how their pitcher looks right now. Trouble feeling the finger. Base to first base. See a flag handy. And now we've got some warm-up action on the mound. Pitcher is number 14. Welcome. That's all I can tell you about him so far. Then he's 14 and he's a righty. Does look like there is a team populated in Game Changer. No idea if it's correct. Yesterday it's proved not to be correct based on the lineup we were given, but if it is correct, it would be a player by the name of Goldberg. So, lack of anything else, we will go with it. Looks like a 42 at first base by the name of Thomas. Number 10 in right field, possibly Bruin. 22 at shortstop, perhaps Brown. Might be 2 at second base. Looks like 5 playing shortstop. Not sure about the others. So we are set to go here in Game 3 of this Battle at the Turf tournament. Miles Brenner stands in, facing what we presume is Goldberg. And the first pitch is hit hard, lined into center field. And that gets through the center fielder. Brenner's going to be on the way to second. And he'll get in there without a throw, standing up. So nice start there for the Lightning as Brenner will get a single and a one-base error. He's hit by a pitch there off the helmet. So I'll bring up the third batter, Denny Martin, the pitcher today, with first two batters standing on first and second, or leading off of them anyway. First pitch he sees, taken at the knees for a strike. This one's grounded to the third baseman. All he's got to do is step on third for an out, and that's all he's going to get. So now it'll be Jacoby Porter standing in. Big swing and a miss there. He's out in front of that pitch. Strike one. Come on, Jacoby, relax. Slow it down now. Off-speed pitch misses. Ball and a strike. And Goldberg will step off as Stevenson has a pretty sizable lead over at second base. And the pitch down low, taken for ball two. 2-1 now to Porter. One down. Emmons now running for Martin, the pitcher. And out in front of that again, gets it off the end of the bat. That's a foul ball. Count evens to 2-2. It's bounced in the turf, and the runners will advance. So count full now, 3-2 to Jacoby. I'll have a payoff pitch here. And out in front of that again. Fouls off to the side. Jacoby, relax now. Okay? Let it come to you. Swing and a miss. He goes down. He was out in front of it again. 2 down now. Just couldn't find the timing on that one. In front of everything. I'll bring up Scotty Basin here with 2 down and 2 on. First pitch he sees is inside for ball 1. And this is popped up in the infield. Should be playable by Goldberg, but the wind is taking it. And this gets down. That's going to fall in. And Emmons is going to scurry home, and he'll be safe. Nobody covering the plate. So it's a 2-run error there for Scotty Basin. Wind just blowing that away from the pitcher. Tough play. I don't envy him there. But both the pitcher and the catcher converging. Nobody covering home, and Emmons comes scurrying home. Heads up play there. So I'll bring up Hudson Iaquesa, the first baseman. First pitch he sees is a strike, might have been on the outside corner. And this has popped up foul on a play on the left side. So it's quickly 0-2 to Hudson. So Lightning grab 2-run lead here so far here in the first. Looking to add more. And that pitch is up high. No offer. Clearly hoping for a chase there on that pitch out of the strike zone. Nothing doing. So now we'll have the 1-2 pitch. See if he goes with anything off speed here. It's a fastball, and Hudson drives it through the right side. Basin is going to head for third. Nobody covering third. Ball gets away, and now behind the plate. Finally fielded by the catcher. Shortstop was moving towards second and fell down. So, not sure if he would have made a play on that anyway. So it'll be a single. And it hits up. Running play there. Now it's Mitchell Violet with the runners in scoring position. He fouls off the first pitch he sees. Hit into the air into left center field. That's in. That's going to be a single. 2 runs will score. Here comes Hudson Iaquesa, and it's a 2-run single for Mitchell Violet. So catcher out now to talk to his pitcher, Goldberg. Lucas Legage on now. His first pitch he sees, he fouls back to the screen. Goldberg looking over. Violet with a modest lead at first. This is hit up in the air to right field. Looks like it might be in foul ground, and it is a foul ball. Left fielder unable to get there. Wind definitely blowing that way. It's a little bit calmer right now, but still with big gusts. Definitely the kind of day that reminds you it is March. In not quite New England, but darn close. Ball down low. It's going to get by the catcher, the backstop, and Mitchell Violet will head down to second base.
Here you go, knock him in.
So runner in scoring position now for LeGage. And this is grounded to the right side. Should be playable by the second baseman. He has it for the third out of the inning. Brown to Thomas. But the Lightning strike for 4 runs on 3 hits and a pair of errors. They lead 4-0 after 1 half. See if they got a lineup, maybe. See if he's got a card or anything, maybe. He looks like he's got something in his hand. He's going over. So Lightning on the field now, warming up here in the bottom of the first inning. It's Denny Martin throwing to Jacoby Porter.
Hey Joe, do the streams get archived? Or is it just live and they don't get stored?
They yeah, we use a site where they are. It's what we're limited on is the number of people who can log in. Like we have as many viewers as we want, but
All right.
but I can like download and then maybe post it to YouTube later and stuff.
Yeah, no, don't worry about that. Hudson was asking. I was supposed to take some video and didn't get it, so.
Oh, and if
We'll
you
get
want
those in.
clips, are really easy to download.
Are
Like if
they?
you just want clips, like just let me know, like what
Okay.
I bat and stuff. I can do that, no problem.
All right, cool,
Yeah.
thanks.
It must look kind of goofy with 2
No.
That's what we're resorting to. First pitch from Martin's a hard strike. So this is number 9 battle. Quickly 0-2. Fouled back over this side.
The team that we want to lose is up 2-0.
What you gonna do? Yeah, there you go, Dev. Help you read it.
0-2. Looks like he took a little off of that and missed inside. So 1-2 now. There's a strikeout. We'll have it around. So now we'll have second batter. Swing and a miss there. This is the center fielder, Desand. Holds up there on that pitch a little high, 1-1. Swing and a miss on a nice fastball at the knees. That pitch is outside. Count evens at 2-2. Ball, strike 3 on the outside corner. So 2 strikeouts here to start the first inning for Denny Martin. I'll bring up
wants to be a hero. Pick up the third base coach when you turn the bat.
the third batter, is the catcher, Boren.
Hey, knock it off.
Just missed there, just low. Boren's doing the catching. Again, lineup was delivered about 2 minutes ago, so a little tough to catch up. Fastball high, 2-0. There's a strike on the inside corner. Ball, or 2 balls and 1 now. Swing and a miss. He was behind that one. Scoreboard showing 76 miles an hour on that fastball. And this is hit hard into the gap in right field. Fielded right at right field. Devin Antonia fields that on a hop, so that's a single for the catcher, Boren. So runner on first, courtesy runner now. And his first pitch to our fourth runner. Ball followed by another one, just missing high. That one's going to ball to the dugout on the left side. There goes the runner off at first. It's a ball. Ball coming second. 3-1 now. And it's off the end of the bat to the third baseman, LeGage. He can't handle it. Now he's got it, and I think he got him. Oh! He's called safe. Broom beats it out. I think he had him by a half a step. Lightning crowd agrees with it. So that'll be an error on Lucas LeGage, given that the call was safe. If he had fielded it cleanly, certainly would have been an out. And now Jacoby Porter will be out to talk to Denny Martin with runners on the corners. So it'll be Thomas now, the first baseman, standing in. There goes the runner. The throw is right to second. It's Stevenson as they're going for the trick play, and he's going to be out at the plate. So they are going for the double steal there, and Porter makes a quick throw to the shortstop, to the second baseman, Stevenson, and they had Boren dead to rights between third and home. Great play there by the Lightning. So he will be a 2, 4, 2. Caught stealing. So the Knights squander a chance there. Some unfortunate base running for them. They leave a runner on a hit and an error. 4-0 Lightning as we head to the second. It will be 9-10-1 batters. Finn Coburn, Devin Antonia, and Miles Brenner are expected here in the second inning. Okay, Finn Coburn on for his first at bat here. The second inning leading off. Goldberg's first pitch to him. He's out in front of that, chopping a foul.
That stinks. 5-0 already.
Report from the other game going on currently is Renegades are up 5-0. Of course, in order to advance, the Lightning would need a Renegades loss. And differentials and all those tie-breaking procedures. Meanwhile, Finn Coburn takes a strike on the outside corner. The 0-2 pitch, chopped foul. Scoreboard showing 62. Lightning bats are used to maybe a little more velocity. Come on, Finn, time it up now. Off-speed pitch is going to be a called strike 3. Looked to be outside from here. He saw a big movement by the catcher, bringing that from outside in. But that will be a leadoff K for Finn. That'll bring up Devin Antonia. First pitch he sees. Well, he's going to live there all day if they're going to keep getting that call. Again, my viewpoint, hard to tell for sure, but you see a lot of movement by the catcher's glove framing that ball. Swing and a miss way out in front of that pitch. And this is pulled to the right side. Third baseman has it, no call. I guess it is apparently a foul ball now. Didn't hear anything. Possible to tell from my vantage point. So we'll redo the 0-2. And the pitch is low and outside. Taken for a ball. Probably too low to get that outside call. So 1-2 now. Ducking under that pitch up high. Count evens to 2-2. On deck is Miles Brenner, who singled sharply in his first at bat. One down here in the second. Lightning leading 4-0. Swing and a miss from the heels on a pitch down low. I don't think it was an off speed. So first two batters strike out here to start the second. I'll bring up the leadoff batter, Miles Brenner. And the first pitch he sees is grounded to the third baseman. Across the first. Nice pick by the first baseman. Seen him warming up. He's missed quite a few, but he got that one. Good play. So that will be a 5-3 put out to end the inning. No runs, no hits, none left. 1-2-3 inning there as the Lightning fail to reach base. As we head to the bottom of the second, it will be 4-0 Lightning. Fail to reach base. As we head to the bottom of the second, it will be 4-0 Lightning. So it'll be 42, which was, I believe, Thomas on the game changer, but the scorecard says Gonzalez. He fouls the first pitch he sees, back out of play. It looked like it was something taken off there, 64. A little move, downward movement, but it's low, ball one. Fastball there, overthrew it a little bit as Gonzalez ducks under. There's a strike. 2 balls and a strike now. Nice pitch there, misses just low. Full count now. Swing and a miss. He was late on that pitch. He elevated. I have a few times. Yeah, what was that one? Did you notice? 75. Pretty good for a 14. Bounces that one off the turf at 75 also. So 1 down now for Duddy. First 2 pitches he sees are balls, 1 low and 1 up. There's another one up. Looked like he might have slipped there. So 3-0 to Duddy. There's a very odd looking mound. It's got rubber and turf. All strike there. Duddy will have to pick up the bat. Of course, no umpire really likes that too much, so we'll see if he gets a close call here. Well, that one is going to be low. He'll take a walk there. 5-pitch walk. This will bring up the pitcher Goldberg with 1 down and 1 on here in the second.
Spin one.
A ball Goes to the backstop, wild pitch. Apparently it was a balk prior to the pitch. If so, the ball should come back off the scoreboard. So Duddy now at second base. The scoreboard still shows a 1-0 count, but a balk should not count as a pitch. Pitch is inside. 1-0. There's a called strike at the belt towards the outer half. 1-1. Fouled back out of play. Back into play off the screen. Duddy leading off of second, being held by Stevenson, the second baseman. And this is grounded to the first baseman, Iaquesa. He picks it on the backhand, and he will record it for the second out of the inning, as Duddy will reach third base on the play. So with 2 down, it's Impudia. Swing and a miss. That one was a 76. Gave him a little bit of extra on that one. Impudia couldn't catch up to it. There's one at the knees. Nasty pitch there. Martin's in the zone now. See if he goes with anything off speed here, or just keeps firing. This is popped up in the infield. Should be playable by the third baseman, Soccer Basin. He's got it, and that will end the inning. So the Knights failed to score there on the walk. They leave a man. It's still 4-0 Lightning as we head into now the top of the third inning. Lightning will send the 2, 3, 4 batters, Teddy Stevenson, Denny Martin, and Jacoby Porter to the plate here in the third. Oh, I got some, thank you.
Still 5-0.
Renegades are ahead. What inning are we in over there?
Bottom of the second.
Was it straight across?
Yep. Bottom of the second. Looks like second.
Wind gusts picking up here again. It seemed to be blowing in from right field at this point. Not much of a throw down. If we can get some runners on, we should be able to take advantage of that. So it'll be Stevenson, the second baseman, leading off here in the third inning. And Goldberg's pitch gets him right in the back. Boy, that's two at-bats in a row. Hit on the first pitch. Stevenson does not like it. Umpire can see that he's not happy about that. Not sure if he said something, but Bo ran out to talk to Goldberg. So it'll be one on and nobody out for the pitcher, Denny Martin. Martin ground into a fielder's choice in his first at bat. First pitch there is outside and off the glove of the catcher. That'll go to the backstop. Stevenson will take second. So 1-0 now to Martin, as Stevenson, nobody holding him on at second. Could widen out a little bit. And this is grounded off the screen in front of the Knights dugout. Kind of a late swing there. And the pitch, ball outside. You can hear the umpire from here on that call. So it's 2-1 now to Denny. Ball 3 outside. 64 mile an hour.
Like really, it's no.
And this is hit hard, lined into left
There we
field.
go.
We'll see what they
Well
do with
done,
Stevenson.
Denny.
They're going to hold him at third. It'll be a single for Denny Martin.
Nana wanted me to tell you did a beautiful job calling the games.
Hi, Nana. Hope you're watching. Hope
Oh,
you're
she
doing
is for
well.
sure.
We'll again have a courtesy runner for Denny Martin, the catcher. Be Dom Carbonneau. And that'll bring up Jacoby Porter. Runners on the corners and no outs. He takes a strike, and we're going to have a double steal here. And the ball gets away from the catcher, and Carbonneau's going to head to third base.
That's right. All right.
So the hit batter is going to score. And it will be now runner on third, and an 0-1 count for Jacoby. Ball outside, 1-1. Teresa, could you take one step backwards? Take one step backwards?
Sorry. Oh, I apologize.
It's okay. Sorry.
Photobomb.
Ball high.
I know. It's everybody's dying. I'm sure. Yeah.
2-1 now to Jacoby. Swing and a miss. He was out in front of it. Two and two now. Outside, 3-2, full count. Tom Carbonneau on third base. nobody out. Lead. And that's going to be ball 4 to Porter.
Here we go.
All right, good eye. Good patience.
So Lightning will have runners on the corners again.
Let's go, Scotty.
Batter will be Scotty Soccer Basin. Soccer Basin had a 2-run error. Jacoby will also have courtesy runner. Will be Liam Emmons running for him as he's the catcher. There goes Emmons before anything happens. Usually it's better to kind of wait so we get a chance at a double steal, but Emmons is in scoring position. Nobody said anything. Everybody's just standing still. He takes off. Almost like he was a ghost. Very strange. Pitch to Soccer Basin's high. So he'll have 2 runners in scoring position, as he did in the first at bat. That actually looks like it had a little drop to it. It's fouled out of play. No, it was quite a wind here. Hit hard to the left side. That's going to get through the hole. 1 run will score. We'll see what they do with Emmons. They're going to hold him at third. And it will be an RBI single for Scotty Soccer Basin.
Coach, I'd get all the boys hot chocolate.
So once again, we have runners on the corners with nobody out. Emmons on third, Soccer Basin on first. The batter is Hudson Iaquesa. Throw over to first, Soccer Basin back. Hudson single to left field on his first at bat. Let's see if Soccer Basin's going. He is. No throw. So he will take second on the defensive indifference. So 2 runners in scoring position for Hudson. And the pitch, he's backing out of the way of that one inside. It's a ball, 2-0. Goldberg with a long look in this time. Now he's set. And the pitch. There's a strike down the middle, taken all the way. Goldberg just hit pitch number 50, as we have only through 2 full innings now. Again, no outs here in the third. And there's a fastball outside, so it's 3-1 to Hudson. So he'll look for something he likes here. And the pitch from Goldberg. That's going to be ball 4 down low. That'll load the bases.
Let's go, Mitch.
And we'll have a visit now from the Knights coach to Goldberg. The entire infield's going to join him there on the mound.
Or maybe me.
And drink half of it on the way back here.
Ugh, I am starting to shiver pretty badly. Must admit, those of you watching at home, I'm sure you would have liked to have been here, but on the plus side, hopefully you're warm and cozy wherever you are here on this very chilly and windy Sunday afternoon in Flemington, New Jersey. And we are set now. Goldberg will stay in to face Mitchell Violette. Again, Violette's singling in his first at bat. First pitch is a called strike in the outside corner. Emmons was halfway down the line. He scurries back without a throw. Infield in, hoping to cut down a run at the plate. And there's a pitch down low and in. So it's Iaquesa on first, Soccer Basin on second, Emmons on third. Pitch misses low and in again. Goldberg has nowhere to put Violette. Already trailing 6-0. Can't afford to allow much more. There's a called strike. Pitcher's pitch there, down low. And the pitch, that's going to be a ball. Very close, very long look at it by the umpire. It's very, very close to there. Of course, Goldberg shaking his head. He wanted that one. So it'll be a full count now to Mitchell Violette. Runners are going to score there on the bases loaded walk. Liam Emmons crossing the plate. So it'll be an RBI walk for Mitchell Violette. Batter now will be Lucas Legage, the third baseman. Appears he might be sharing time in the field with Scotty Soccer Basin. First pitch he sees is a ball high. Hard to tell if that had a little movement or if it's just relatively slow. Clocked at 61 miles an hour. Still nobody out. 7-0 Lightning lead here in the third. There's a strike down the middle, taken all the way by Legage. He sort of shakes his head. Maybe he thought it was outside. Looked pretty good from here. So it'll be a 1-1 count now. That pitch is outside. Hard to disguise that fact as the catcher goes to his knees, to his left. And the 2-1 pitch from Goldberg. This is popped up, should get out of play behind, and that's in the net. Got an interesting collection system there that should go right through that little sleeve. Let's see if it does. Nope, it stays up there in the net. I don't know if you can make that out. And we'll redo the pitch. That one's bounced off of the turf. So now it is another full count. Bases still loaded. It's Soccer Basin on third, Iaquesa on second, and Violette on first. Payoff pitch now to Legage. And he hits it off the end of the bat to the third baseman. He's going to go to third for one. That's all he's going to be able to get. So it'll be a fielder's choice.
9-0.
For Lucas Legage. Now we'll have runners on first and second as Finn Coburn steps in. Finn had a hard luck called strikeout in his first at bat. First pitch he sees here, and his second is the ball down low. And the pitch is outside. It's going to go to the backstop. Runners will advance. So 2 runners in scoring position now for Coburn. Goldberg now up to 66 pitches. And the 67th is another pitcher's pitch on the outside corner. 2-1 now to Finn. And he thinks about it, but it's up high.
They gotta be really good.
3-1 now. First base is open. The 10 batter Devin Antonia waits on deck, so we'll see what happens here. Wow, Finn goes jumping back,
Check the plate.
but
There we go.
that's a called strike. Difficult decision to either go behind home or the side, but at least this way there's no net in our view. Swing and a miss, swung from his heel out in front of that one.
Come on, Dev.
2 down.
Yeah, keep it going.
So 2 down now. That'll bring up Devin Antonia. First pitch he sees is low and outside for ball 1. Devin struck out swinging in his first at bat. That's going to be low. 2-0. Scoreboard showed 99 miles on that one. Pretty sure that's inaccurate. 99. Oh boy, it must be a cold day in March to call that a strike. Catcher's glove moves, so much movement on that. 2 balls and a strike now. That one's upstairs. 3-1. Goldberg certainly not getting ahead in too many counts here. Almost every batter getting it to a full count. And that's going to be another walk. Yeah, heads down first. 8-0 game here in the third. Highlight on Gage on second, Anthony on first. Coach coming out again. This should be it for Goldberg. And it will be. Coach takes the ball. Let's see who the new pitcher is. Looks like the new pitcher is going to be number 9. Number 9, Michael Battle. A little warm now as Goldberg is unable to make it out of the 3rd inning. So he goes 2 2/3, throwing 75 pitches, 40 of those for strikes. He allowed 5 hits, 8 runs coming across, only 4 earned. Of course, he had 4 walks against 4 strikeouts, and he hit, well, I would say 2 batters, but the same batter twice. He's responsible for all of the runners, so the line could change. As his teammate Michael Battle tries to battle out of this inning. He is clocking in the very low 50s. Not sure if he's sort of pressed into service here. perhaps top form yet. But Lightning batters will definitely have to wait on a 50-mile-an-hour fastball. It'll be Miles Brenner. Singled sharply in his last at bat. First pitch he sees is off the end of the bat as he's way out in front of it. Oh, wind gusting again. And the pitch. Hit hard. And it goes to the shortstop. See if he's got a play. He's just going to hold it. So that will be a infield single for Miles Brenner.
Just like you drew it up.
So it's 9-0 now. I'll bring up Teddy Stevenson. Stevenson is hit by a pitch twice, his first 2 at-bats today. And this one's up in the air behind second base. Should be, oh, that's going to fall in as second baseman, the shortstop, converge. Now throw home as LeGage will come in. And Brenner will head to third. Bit of a crazy play there. Apologies to those of you rejoining us. We did have a network drop there.
It's a little warmer under the.
What's the score there? You get
At 9-0.
So it is a 11-0 Lightning game. Denny Martin hitting, and that's going to be grounded up the middle and into center field. 1 run's going to score. They're going to send Teddy Stevenson. It'll be a 2-run single for Denny Martin.
And I know he's super fun though.
I'll bring up Jacoby Porter.
Sometimes that's half the issue.
Right, yeah, for sure. Yeah. But
First pitch he sees is bounced to the turf into the backstop. And Martin will head down to second.
Timing's a hard thing.
Our pitcher breaks his arm.
Hit hard. That's going to be in the gap into left center field. That's going to go to the wall. Porter's headed on his way to second. Martin rounding third. He's going to score. Porter's going to go for 3 as that goes all the way to the wall. And there'll be no throw. It'll be a stand-up triple for Jacoby Porter.
he's having a monster weekend.
Oh, we got a balk there.
He should be hitting.
So Porter will come home. It's getting a little crazy now, to be honest. It's now 15-0.
There's got to be a run rule, right?
Yeah, I'm sure we're at it now.
Yeah.
This could be.
Right, for that to come into play.
There's a called strike.
Yeah, I think it was 15 minutes before. That was regular season.
There's a ball lined at the shortstop tram, across the first, bounced, and can't be handled, so Salka baseman will reach on the error. First pitch to Hudson Iaquest is a strike.
Let's go, Hudson.
You just There's a ground ball to the second baseman. Second baseman jumps over it on to first, and that will retire the side. So 4-3 put out. Lightning strike for 11 runs on 5 hits, 3 errors. They now lead 15-0 in a very lopsided game here after the third inning, after the top of the third. And we will head to the bottom of the third. Looks like we have at least one move in the field as the Lightning head out onto the field, and will be in center field. Martin going back out for his third inning work. So it'll be the 9-batter McCauley. He takes a pitcher's pitch, called strike at the knees. That one read 17 miles an hour, so I'm starting to distrust this radar gun. 73 there, another called strike. Quickly in the hole, 0-2. Wow, he's gonna live there all day. 3 pitches, and he is out on strikes. Ball in the first pitch he sees. And 2 as he swings through that one. And that fastball is outside, goes off the glove of Porter into the backstop. Two and two. Another strikeout as the pitch was up high, elevated on, just couldn't catch up to that fastball. Realized a little too late, it was going to be too high. So it'll be Brown now batting. It's late on that pitch. 1-1. And that's hit sharply at the shortstop Brenner. He knocks it down, recovers, and across to Iaquesa for the out. So 1-2-3 inning for Lightning.
Oh, I thought it was out before. Oh, well.
That will be the ball game. It's apparently more than 14 ahead after 3 is enough. And as much as I want to play ball, I think that's appropriate here. This just was not a good match.
4:30, 4:15. I'm gonna go blasting.
Knights were a decent team, but they went 0-3 here in this tournament this weekend. Just not exactly at our level. And that's okay. But they do drop this one. It's the Lightning are going to win. In 3 innings. Winning pitcher will be Denny Martin. He has a 3-inning shutout and strikes at 5 against 1 walk. Loser will be Goldberg for the Knights. So Lightning strike 4, 15 runs on 8 hits. Miles Brenner with a pair of hits, a pair of singles. Denny Martin with a pair of singles. And we had 4 players with at least exactly 1 hit. Jacoby Porter with a triple, and Scotty Sagabason, Hudson Iaquesa, and Mitchell Hartman with singles. Violet was the team leader in RBIs with 3, followed by Martin with 2, and Brenner, Porter, Sagabason, and LeGage with 1 apiece. So we will await the results. In fact, we might just head over to the other game going on and get some footage there, perhaps. And we'll await the results of that. Again, it's a bit of a long shot. The Lightning need the Renegades to drop that game and get some favorable tie-breaking results. Latest update is that the GBG team that we need to win is down 10-4 on the other field. So we may resume over there in a minute, but if not, thanks again for watching this weekend. I look forward to a full season of bringing you Lightning 14U Blue baseball here on the what I'm calling Porter Streaming Network. Thanks again for watching. So long for now. Take care.